Okay, we're ready to answer that question that was just posed about finding the volume of the moon using this formula. And the radius was equal to this. So substituting that into my formula, looks like this. So I'm going to do all the calculations over there on the calculator. Looking for units in this problem, the only units are right here as meters cubed. So the final answer will have meters cubed as the units. So that's nice to know that already. So let's go over to the calculator and type that in. Hopefully you're using your pi key so that you get pi, not 3.14 when you're doing this large calculation. And here's the caret symbol that we use to raise it to the third power. Now, if I look over here, it looks like the answer is about 2 cubic meters. That would fit in a very large box. I'm sure the moon is much larger. Over here at the end of the number, you'll notice there's an E19. This is the calculator's way of putting a number into scientific notation. And it works very well for the calculator, but when we transfer it to paper, we need to write it in the correct scientific notation. So before I write that number down, I'm going to go back and figure out how many significant digits I need. So here's my measurement for the radius. So I'm going to need 4 significant digits when I write this number down. So 2.199, that's rounded off to 4 significant digits, and then times 10, because we're in scientific notation, and that E19 tells us what the power is. So the volume of the moon is about 2.199 times 10 to the 19th power cubic meters. Now that is a huge number, and to write this number in ordinary notation, we would have to move the decimal back 19 places, which I don't think I'm going to do today because this is a very good application for keeping it in scientific notation. So notice what your calculator is going to do, and you can't just look at the beginning of the number. You have to look for the power over here. If it was a negative power, it would say E negative 19. If it's a large number, it'll be a positive exponent. If it's a very small decimal, it'll be a negative exponent.